Hi, I'm Eva from Lean In St. Louis, and this is my Imperfect introduction. I'd like to start off with talking a little bit about what Lean In St. Louis has been up to over the past year. Some of you may have met me at the conference last year. It was my first year there. Some of you I look forward to meeting this year. This past year, Lean In St. Louis is really focused on using our limited resources how can we use our limited resources to make the biggest impact. And that's really been leaning back on the Lean In resources and using those to facilitate discussions in our community. And our biggest successes have been with a group of 6th and 7th grade girls at a low-income STEM middle school here in St. Louis, doing a leadership program with them. And then we started an open circle this year, so it was flexible that anybody could come to it. So that was using the resources in more of a traditional circle setting. And then we've also been doing facilitating sessions using Lean In resources in our broader community. And that's been great because we get a big diverse group of people there, men and women, varying in age, cultural backgrounds. So really using Lean In resources to start meaningful conversations in our community, inside and outside Lean In circles. That's been our big, that's been what we've been working on this year. Why do I love being part of the Lean In community? It's really the people first and foremost. And it's sort of evolved over time. When I first got involved in Lean In back in 2013, it was really about me working on my own issues. I had been leaning in for way before that, in that I was doing things that were really pushing myself outside of my comfort zone. But I was doing that sort of in isolation with not a good support system. And I was making every mistake in the book, but after reading the book, I realized, these are all things that I can work through. It's not something that's just inherently wrong with me. And when it became like a fixable thing, then I was like, I got this, because I am a tough person. I've been through a lot. So that's where I started with Lean In, was just really trying to work on myself. And then it became a leadership opportunity, a way for me to, practically, to practice leadership, to, put myself in these discussions that were meaningful. And I've come a long way in my confidence over the past 5 years, and it's helped me in all areas of my life. And now I see myself kind of on the other end and lifting other people up, and that's been a really exciting place to be. But I'm just so grateful for all the friendships I've made over the past 5 years in Lean In, and now feeling like I have this strong support system just gives me a lot of strength to take on new challenges. And then I'll close with the question, something I'd like you to know about me. I'd say I want you to know about me that I come from the perspective of someone where leaning in isn't necessarily easy for me. I've had a lot of internal and external challenges, early in my life, and, new challenges coming up all the time. And big challenges that, hold a lot of people from, thinking big for themselves. And I'm trying to still continue to do that. And why do I continue to lean in even though it's so hard? It's really because how important it is. I've seen how important it is in my own life. And also, what it means for the larger community and the world to have more people leaning in, and having more voices at the table. I think that that's where the world needs, and that it's important. And I also want you all to know that sometimes I'm bad at small talk. I can be a little awkward in situations, but I love deep, meaningful conversations, and I can't wait to, talk to you all and either meet you for the first time or get to know you more. So please find me, and I look forward to seeing you in August. Bye.